So I've been mixing music for about 10 years now.
I've been mixing DJing for about 12 years and making production kind of stuff 8.
Well, I started dabbling in making music probably in 2008.
I started when I was living in South Carolina, actually. I was going to school there, and I was in radio, and I was doing a lot of different things there, learning how to live DJ, playing mostly drum and bass, and more like UK dub-based music. And that was about 2010. I moved to California in 2013. Started making other kinds of music, just more focused on techno, and it's pretty much been my focus ever since.
I came out to California to go to SAE to attend school there, and it was only a short course, and I really didn't have a plan as to how long I was going to be in Los Angeles, and it could have been only a short year, but here I am 10 years later, and couldn't be happier.
Yeah, the decision at Icon came from me just wanting to go deeper and actually see if, or not see, it's just at that point I wanted music to be like what I was going to do in life. So I knew a lot, and I had a lot of experience DJing already and setting up stages and booking people and doing lineups and all that. But I kind of needed to just wrangle it all in and figure out what's my voice and all of it, rather than just DJing other people's music, which is awesome, or setting up festivals and doing all that kind of stuff. So it was more just to get good, well-rounded. I always said I wanted to put my eggs in all the baskets and not just one.
So I was born and raised in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and it's a magical and unique, enchanting place, and I love everything about that place. And that's where I started my music background and started DJing there. Used to play desert parties and small house parties, and I have residencies there for a few years. So I definitely gained a lot of experience in the DJ scene there before moving to LA.
As far as producing goes, I was dabbling in it when I was in school, but I didn't really jump headfirst into it until probably about 2014, 2015.
There's so many plugins. I guess synth-wise, I definitely love Omnisphere 2. It's a beast, and I know it pretty well. And it's just so awesome, all the things you can do with it.
Man, probably this Electron right here. It's the Electron Digitone. It's got 8 channels, but 4 onboard channels for a synth and then 4 channels for MIDI. And man, it's a FM synth, so I can make a lot of weird stuff. And it's got a sequencer, which is tied to Ableton, so I can just plug and play. And the best part about the Electron workflow is each step you can make a different sound or have a different parameter or anything. So it just opens up so many possibilities, and it's easy to get a usable sound right away.
I actually have an outboard analog synth. I bought an MS-20 MIDI that I've been playing with and dabbling with for the last 3 years or so, I think, 2 or 3 years now. And I just got a sequencer to go along with it. It's also made by Korg. So I love that. But plug-in synths, I love Omnisphere because I love the Trillion package and Omnisphere for bass sounds. And I've been playing with Onnit 2 recently, which has some really great arpeggiators. And Pigments is a really cool new one I've been playing with too.
I really like Rep XT. That's pretty cool for some just weird. I'm a percussion drum guy, so I like, and it's fun to put auditory, hallucinations almost in your music, and I can do that a lot with that plugin. It's pretty fun.
Replicant XT is so cool. It's the coolest delay plugin that I've ever encountered. The rest are pretty much just your regular bells and whistles, and you kind of, like what you like, but that one's one that's, I think, is really unique.
Thing I have in here, I make sure I use on about every track that I do. It's kind of difficult with recording and stuff, but I told myself if I have something in here, I'm going to use it. So yeah, and it's awesome for live jamming. But I also like to stay focused, and if I find something on the live jam cool, I'll record it, and I'll get back to it later and make a track out of it.
I started playing the violin when I was 7 years which is a shame, but I've always wanted to kind of work it into my productions in more of a way. I've worked it in a little bit. I've done like some cool effects on it, but I want to get like a pedal board with it and maybe do some like cool MIDI stuff and like a pickup and turn it into kind of like an electronic violin in a way, because you can do that on acoustic. And then I played piano for about 9 years, studied theory education. I was actually a music minor in college.
So growing up, I used to play the drums in elementary school, and in junior high school, I was in the jazz ensemble as the drum set there, and I used to play in a few bands in high school, but I always stuck with the drums. I've always liked beats and rhythms.
Yeah, I used to play the drums. The drummer for, man, I don't know, 10 years or so. Started with like snare drum at school, and then got more into playing sets, like drum sets and electronic drum sets. Mainly acoustic, but was in a couple of little garage bands with one more kind of like heavy metal band. Another was after that was what was it? It was like reggae and funk fusion, if you will. So yeah, it's been a weird ride through music, but it's always been there.